I thought we already recorded for the past ever.
No, that was streaming. Streaming and recording is different.
Oh, my
You
bad.
you reprimanded me for having so much like random chat beforehand, so I don't record
Yeah,
it
I
as
don't
much.
like the random chat on the YouTube. Like, people don't need to know about our personal lives. I don't want that on the internet.
Don't be
On the interwebs.
On the interwebs.
Well, welcome to H&H, everyone. This will be fun. Recap last time. You guys were in the middle of Thundertree, a destroyed, ruined town that was a calamity from a exploded volcano from years ago, infested with monstrous plants and ash zombies. Dramatic effect right there. You guys met.
Dingle Dangle.
You guys met Dingle Dangle, otherwise known as Rudolph, the druid. He gave you a lot of information, told you where the castle was, informed you that there was a dragon and some other people in the town. You made your way to the dragon cult, the cult of the dragon. Had a good time parlaying with them. Then you went and slept. And then you came back, and the parlay then turned into a massacre as what was his name? Favrik suggested that we needed a little bit more treasure to promote the dragon to be on your side. You guys did not like that, and a battle ensued. And then, what's that?
Tell the truth.
What's the truth?
I tried to stab him in the back.
Faulty hugs.
We suspected a double cross.
I
didn't trust the dragon.
We don't trust those French people. The ping niggets.
I'm passing you a general direction.
You then went on a chase to try to catch him as he flew away. You finally watched him enter into the dragon's lair, and at that point you decided to turn around and run. Fearing the wrath of a dragon and the anger of a Frenchman.
Of course, it was a dragon and the man. He was severely wounded.
And you scouted out the outskirts of the Cragmar Castle. You discover that there are indeed goblins and some other humanoid footprints entering and exiting the castle.
We're at the castle.
You guys scouted out the castle.
Cool.
You looked around the entrance. You went. You found the front entrance. You saw that there's a side entrance on the south that was full of trash. And then you decided.
What's all the trash everywhere? Every place
Those
we
goblins
go
are not very neat.
And then you made your way to Phandelver, and spent the night at your ramshackled mansion of a confiscated manor from the last tyranny, last group who caused tyranny upon the town, which you have now taken over. And
foreshadowing?
a little bit. And so you guys awake to a new day in Phandelver. Oh, let's get Phandelver's map up here. Oh, that's not supposed to be right there. Okay. How do I do this again? I need to come here. Share screen. Oh no. Phandelver.
And did we take a long rest yesterday?
Yeah, so you spent a long rest.
Because I was asleep before I could click that button, so.
Yes, so everyone has a long rest. You all healed up, awaking either in the cellar of. You guys either spent the time underground in your secret hideout, or in the kitchen area that now has a roof. But you awake with the desire to go save finally your friend Gundren from the what do you call those things? Goblins. After a few weeks of moving around and seeing ghosts and dragons
Leveling up.
and leveling up.
We took our time.
So, what would you like to do? Where are you going to find help?
Well, those people that we give money to, where are they?
You have not seen them.
I'm gonna look around and see if anybody's here.
Oh, good. You look.
Hello.
There is evidence.
Nice to find Owen.
Not to Phandelver. There is evidence that they have been building, but there is no. They are not there. They did not. They weren't there last night when you arrived, and they have not arrived since you guys have returned in the morning.
So how repaired is our place now?
I mean, it's slowly progressing from the kitchen overhang, so it still looks like shambles. I mean, you have only given I think a total of 300 gold and then 100 something silver. So it's not quite enough to build an entire house yet.
How much does it cost to build an entire house?
What is the exchange rate in this town? 300
Oh, like
gold
super.
pieces isn't enough to build a house?
I think it's about 5,000. I think is what they have on here.
No,
5,000 is a medium. Is like a
we're not building
Little
a
house.
house. We're just fixing. A
Yes.
Yeah, we are repairing a manor.
I know for a fact that it costs way less to fix up a house than it does to build a house.
Not always. It depends
Now
on how.
that I think about
It
it.
depends on how bad the floor is slanted and how
The
much rotten the foundation
foundation
is, and the struts of the bathroom might have been rotten all the way through. It takes a bit.
Personal experience there, eh?
But I mean, if you have 10 bathrooms, that's a whole different house than what you're going.
That's true. In this motel, we fixed up
This
the
is
10
a-
bedrooms, and
But in a manor, there might be 10 bathrooms.
there might be. You guys wanted a big manor.
We did.
It's good enough for the lords of
I
Phandelver
mean, we need to have it large enough for all of us to have our own room.
and own bathrooms.
Yeah. And have a big kitchen and living room area, you know?
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. So 5,000 is what it costs to build a whole new house.
No, that's like a moderate new house. So
We're
if you're going
building
for like a
giant
manor, it's even more.
So they fixed up the kitchen?
They have put a roof over the kitchen. They have walled in the kitchen area, and have a roof over it, and have started expanding into the next adjoining dining hall.
That's great. They've been doing some great work.
They have them.
Yeah, we could
You'll
make.
continue-
I'll
we should
make
do a
them some
round table.
breakfast. So I'm gonna look in the cupboards and see if there's any food for cooking breakfast.
Okay, well, she's going to go look at the cupboards. She might find a magical chest that holds, frozen items of frozen milk.
I'm not. I'm getting a drink.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I say we could walk by the miners' exchange and see if we can find our peoples. But we need, before we go in asking them to come attack goblins, what are we offering to pay them? Because as we know from our last...
Wait.
What?
Who owes us money?
I think we've gotten paid from everybody.
But we just came back from a great west. Who owes us money now?
Nobody. That was more of a personal quest to find out where Gundren is. Gundren paid us already, technically. Right? Did he? Or no? We got money from the place that we returned the cart to.
I think back in my memories on who owes me money.
Look at your notes.
Oh, yeah. I don't
Because
think
we got paid for taking out the
No, those holes.
what were those? Orcs?
Did we get paid for that? Because I feel like you questioned our.
Yes, you guys got paid for that.
We got paid for that. We also got paid by the Lion Shield for telling them where all their stuff was. And those were the only people who were paying us. The red brand was strictly just so we could help out the town and then claim it as our own. So no one owes us any more money. But how much are we willing to pay people to come attack the goblins with us? Because we all know from the last time they weren't even willing to protect their own town, let alone go on a day's journey to attack a bunch of goblins. So we're going to have to compensate them. What is fair and what should we offer before we go in there?
Who are we paying?
Anyone who will come
Our
fight with
knights,
us.
probably. The only ones who were willing to battle with us last time.
We don't have to pay them. They already work for us.
I bet Carp would come.
Who?
Carp,
Carp?
that little kid.
No 5-year-old.
That would come, although I don't think his mom would be too happy about that.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can get that old guy that we saved. Slidar?
Slider doesn't ever seem like he wants to help.
Well, let's go find Slidar and see who we can raise here to besiege the castle.
We did that last time, and they all told us to go to the miners' exchange. So why don't we just skip talking to people we don't need to and go straight to the miners' exchange?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
How much are we gonna offer to pay these people?
Oh.
They already work for us. Where's our knights?
They don't see it that way, and they see it as we pay them gold to fix up a broken manor and pretend to call themselves the Knights of Phandelver.
I did not believe you, child.
I'm sure I'm not a child.
We're but a wee thing.
How old are you,
Did I just
Ender?
get some eggs? What did I find? Food?
Yeah, you guys got food.
I am.
You're both children.
Yeah, to you, Tinks, we are.
I don't know, like 20 something.
Oh, I'm 30, at least. That's my age right here is 30.
I don't know where it says so in my memory
It
sheet.
says description. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tab over. And then you go to characteristics. Unless you didn't choose what you looked like.
Descriptions. I don't know where in your memory vault you are thinking.
It has my gender, my eyes, my height, my hair color, my skin color, my weight.
She keeps a journal with her that just lists everything.
Yeah, but none of that says age.
Everything. I just know who I am. Clearly, you don't.
Description.
So as you guys
the
are
only one I
walking,
have filled out says size small.
Character traits.
No, not traits. Description.
I am 30 years old! Ha!
Oh, me too.
I have been a man for many moons.
so you guys start walking after a nice filling meal from Tinks on your way to the miners' exchange. On the way, you're discussing how much gold you're gonna pay, or
Yeah.
are you just gonna walk in there?
No, we need to discuss this beforehand. I don't know. I don't understand the currency in this world.
Well, maybe we'll probably end up finding gold. So,
Aaron doesn't understand the value of day's labor, or the loyalty of the Knights of
It
Phandelver.
was very different where I came from. What is a honest wage of a soldier, Ender? Since you were a soldier for so long, what did they pay you?
We fought for honor.
And money. And weapons of might and power, clearly.
Always.
Um,
No one's going to give an estimate.
I have no clue. 5 gold?
Let's consult all this wonderful reading books that I have done over the years. Maybe I can remember how much a soldier makes. Let me skim through my notes.
I'm looking to see if there is
An average
a
wage.
thing on here. Wage. I don't know. A soldier would probably get paid about 10 gold a day, maybe.
What?
Let's go with 7.
No,
7.
a week.
Golds are really expensive.
We
right?
got
No,
paid
you guys find like 300 gold all over the time,
No,
just
we
laying
don't.
around. Yes, you do. Look at you guys'
No,
inventory.
I have 100 gold, honey. Wait, let me go.
Wait, how did I get 1,000?
I only
No,
have
honey, I have
112.
112 gold total.
We find 300 gold after murdering the innocents.
They pay us like 25 gold total
Yeah.
to do jobs.
Okay, you guys got 10 gold apiece for delivering.
Okay, Ryan,
You guys got 10.
according to dndwiki.com,
Okay.
wages for military, depending on your rank, so an archer would get 3 silver a day. A poor knight would get 2 gold a day. A knight would get 15 gold a day.
Yeah, and that's for someone who's constantly employed. Now you're asking for mercenaries.
Yeah, so Mercom,
So,
archer.
Let's see this. You guys got paid $10, 10 gold for delivering the wagon.
Yeah, but that goes like a week.
Yeah, but that took multiple
That
days.
took 3 days. And you don't know how long storming the castle is going to be.
No.
So 5 gold a day, 10 gold a day. I don't know. Come up with something and go ask people.
A gold a day. Why is that funny?
Do it. You just said it for loan, a gold a day.
I take 2 gold a day, but I'm stingy.
Well, offer it.
Well,
They fight for honor.
Ender yells, "They fight for honor!" Right as Kai pushes open the door to the miners' exchange.
We walk in and survey the room to see how many people are in there.
As usual, there is a large, eclectic group of people in the miners' exchange. Obviously, some adventurers, some travelers. There's the miners. There's groups of tables full of dwarven miners. There's some elven miners. There's a group of what looks like a few adventurers. And so, where would you like to go? What would you like to do?
In a booming voice, Ender raises his arms and shouts, "Rise up, knights of Phandelver, and take heed. Your lords have come to storm the castle. Rise up with weapons and defend the lands. I call thee now to serve thy lords."
I'm gonna start playing a little ditty in the background of him to keep
Ooh.
motivating them. Just song.
Ooh.
There's no words to it. It's just to hype him up.
What
Okay.
is it?
You're doing a bardic inspiration to him?
Yeah, I think I am. What is that? I've read it before.
It gives
It's
someone
like
a
I have to
D20.
reread this stuff every time. It's so frustrating.
You
Shouldn't it be
give
part of
you give the
me?
person a D6 for any roll. So Ender, I want you to do a persuasion roll
Persuasion roll.
to see how booming voice you can like persuasion or performance,
No.
whichever one you want.
Well, they're both -1, so.
But you have a D6 that Beth gave you.
Oh, I have a D6? What does that mean?
She bardic inspired you, so she did a little melody to like pump and amp you up, and so you get a roll, and then if you choose, you can use a D6 in the next 10 minutes. Any roll you want, you can add a D6 to it.
Okay, so I got an 8, and then I roll another d6 on top of that.
Yep.
6. And a 1. I got 9.
The
Yeah,
area is
work
used
on your
to
performance.
the area is used to the loud noises and people yelling. But with the sound of adventure, you do see that there is a table that kind of perks up and is looking at you with interest. In there is a 1 second. Let me look up my info.
Toss a coin to your witcher. That's what Beth's singing.
You see. Let's see here.
Toss a coin to your witcher.
You see a table full of 3 people. You see a table full of 3 people. One is.
Who's Jackson?
Someone has infiltrated.
One is a 5'10" man, about 140 pounds, skinny, dark tan, with eyes blue, one eye's green, haired about the length of his ears, and following him, right next to him is a monstrous of a person, an old 55-year-old, who weighs about 310 pounds, and is kind of with a Russian aspect, and you get
He's probably a good fighter.
and you see another this kind of scrawny man with an odd-looking contraption on in a holster, saddled with some musical instruments, and they perk up, and they're like they say to your response,
Oh my gosh!
So what's the thing about storming a castle?
You look like you're a great adventurer. You up for a challenge?
Money. I'm up for money.
Money's
You
always
fight
good.
for honor.
No, I don't. You
Honor
have,
and weapons of might and power.
you have the wrong guy. I'm all about the money.
Well, we can pay you, and then we may also find lots of treasure on our way. Not on our way, but in the castle, and we can split it evenly between us all.
All right, do you
So
want to
there will
play
be
dice
no
game?
paying forward, is what you're telling me.
Oh, we will offer to pay you 2 gold a day, and then anything we find along our way, we will split with you.
Whoa, hold up. 2 gold a day to risk our lives to storm a castle.
They're just goblins. They're really weak.
What
I'll
good
actually challenge you
to a dead man?
Can a game of dice convince you guys to increase our fee?
How much are you looking to increase it by?
5 gold a day at least, minimum.
For the 2 of you, or is there 3?
There's 3. There's the Russian guy. This my partner Teddles.
Okay.
No,
And
the
then
Russian
there's me.
man will take no currency. He is working for me.
Okay, 2 guys. Teddles. I'm seriously considering you might have to pay him, just like once. Come on, dude. We're a civilized murdering bard group. We're not murderers. I mean, we are civilized bard warriors.
Bard
You
brothers.
think they believed us?
Civilized. Might want to stay away from Kyara. G is the
Civilized
murder.
is a very hard choice of words when you are literally carrying a weapon in your holster that none of us have seen before.
Okay, first off, it's a pistol, and second off, it's super useful. So don't diss it, okay?
I have no idea what you would need a pistol for when I can guarantee my archery will surpass you any
What
day.
is a pistol?
What would I need a pistol for? Can't open a door? Shoot the door off the hinges after like 60,000 rounds. But hey, you can still get the
What do
door
you
open.
need a pistol for when you have Ender who can just knock down the door with his strength?
Because I want to have a pistol. Stop
That
making
is exactly why I have my friend Dragovich here.
Hi.
So,
Ender walks over to Dragovich and looks down at him.
Looks down. How tall is he?
Yeah, Ender.
I think we need to do a
Um,
stat
Let me
check.
recall my thought processes in my A mental journal.
You just missed our long conversation of how old he was. It took quite a while to remember.
Oh no, he's 30.
He's 30. Right, yeah, he's 30, right?
He is.
Trust me.
Although it might not have appeared that I was listening, I heard your entire conversation.
Oh, you did.
Alright, so, you know what? I'm feeling super generous. We'll accept your 2 gold fee, but we get first claim on all the treasure you find.
Wait, I wanted
All
to do
treasured,
that.
but weapons of might and power.
I mean, depends. If they have more guns in there, you're gonna have to fight me for those, dude.
You
I need
can
to get
have
a...
all the guns.
It's much
I
less
like
of a
you.
fight
Once
when
you're
you
there-
have a pistol, might I add.
Yes. We are more of swords and arrows type of people.
And spells.
Don't need sharp stick when you have firepower. Except I'm really bad at using this thing. But hey, it's a good thing to hold.
I have firepower and sharp stick.
She has water power.
Fire and ice power. That's where it's really at.
Alright.
So describe what you guys see. As they walk in, you see the doors open, and you see this massive half-orc with, big tusk teeth coming down and just burly soldier gear. You see a blue-skinned... sorry, we don't want to call out that, right, Shell? We see
No, I am. I'm a water ganassi.
We see a water
So
ganassi.
blue skin with blue teal hair, blue eyes, basically just bright.
Big glasses and carrying around a big,
Brown
thick
leather
book.
armor and a bow.
And she has, books in her hands.
No, they're in my backpack. I don't carry them like a nerd.
You would...
A record keeper, just like my friend.
You were just looking up in your books to see what an average wage is.
Hey, excuse me. Hey, Teddles. I
Yes.
know you're angry at me beating you in this dice game. But do you see that group over there? Besides the giant orc thing.
I believe
I hate
it's quite
orcs.
hard to miss that group, my friend.
And then you
You
also
know, like-
see a small little
I'm a
gnome.
gnome.
A small little gnome that at first glance looks old, but then looks young, and then looks old, and then looks young, and you can't quite tell how old or what the age of this, but you look in the eyes and you can tell that they have seen many years. This gnome has been around a long time.
Teddles. Teddles.
Yeah.
You see that? You see that very weird group at the door? Well,
Yes.
don't forget about this dice game and all the money you owe me now, because you totally lost all these dice rolls. I say this, okay? We just go along with whatever they say. Literally whatever they say. I need money, dude. I need to get out of this freaking destroyed town. I need to get out of here. It's decrepit. There's no good places to play music. I need to get out of here.
Doing anything for money is always a bad idea. As I would like to say, it's all strictly business. So you have me on that end. However, I was also told by my grandfather that no amount of money can buy a second of time. So be careful with what you choose.
Dude, I didn't come for some philosophical discussion. I came for money, and you obviously aren't paying up when you lose. So I say we do whatever they do if they're offering money, and then we just ditch. Don't even have to commit all the way through. We get on the first carriage ride, get kidnapped by a dragon. I don't know, whatever gets us out of this destroyed town.
Wait. Can Ender hear what they're saying?
No, that's all beforehand as you guys walked in.
Ender was about to get very mad about them talking down on Phandelver.
How tall are you? You haven't answered my question.
I'm half orc.
Can you dunk?
I was about to say, my Dragovich might be taller than you.
The Ender Hall is... So you witch up. I am comfortable. I have black hair. Racing. I am only 6 feet tall, 250 pounds.
Is that it? My
Yep.
friend Dragovich is 6'10", over 300 pounds. He will step on you like an ant.
No, he is 350 pounds of blubber.
Oh my god.
Solid orchestra.
Teddles. Teddles. Remember, when are you going to start paying your Russian friend over here? I mean, come on. As someone who's been in the...
His payment is that he is alive. That is his payment.
As someone who's been in that type of business, not going to say which end of that business, it is not a fair trade. It is
Does this
usually.
Russian man speak at all, or is he just?
He fights for honor.
Ogre, if you keep interrupting me, I will do nothing because you're way taller than me. I'll just stare angrily at you. Yeah,
I'm
that's right.
starting to believe this elder is wider than he is tall.
Alright, so what's this about storming a castle?
There is
Obviously the warriors are looking for, but like, you need to like refresh our memory.
Our great friend Gundren has been taken by a group of goblins who are hoarding up in a
Gundren.
castle. You know
We've
Gundren?
totally heard of that. Yeah, we've totally heard of that guy. Who's Gundren?
He he's been kidnapped by some goblins in the castle. We found the castle and have scouted it out, and we were just coming to find some people to help us take out the goblins a little quicker.
Alright, sure. I'm pretty bored. I'll go along.
It's my assumption that you like your money. Is that correct?
Maybe true.
Because I can sense that you are weighted by the amount of wealth you carry, but for some reason you only offer us 2. Now, albeit, I can understand. As a businessman myself,
What business do you do, Teddles? You never told me.
Keeping people alive when they shouldn't be, and keeping people dead when they should.
That is not answering your question, but okay. That's all.
Listen, that was my answer. You take it for what it is. Now, normally I would refuse. However, this blue-haired creature, I respect her audacity. So for that, I'm in.
All right, let's do this. Gather any supplies you need, and we'll set off. What time is it right now?
It's in the morning. You guys woke up, had breakfast, and walked down to town. So I mean, it's 8 o'clock in the morning or so.
We're still full on my delicious breakfast.
We're in the
Excuse me, who's the group leader here?
What do you mean leader? We are
You're
all
not a leader?
leaders.
Oh, okay.
I am the Lord of Phandelver.
Attention. Everyone in this tavern, attention. My 3 new friends here have offered to pay for all of your drinks.
No, they already know that, but I look around for the Knights of Phandelver. Are the knights there?
They're not.
Oh, they're not? The miners? Where'd they go?
They might be mining.
Oh, what? Day jobs.
I
Got it.
shout out, where are the Knights of Phandelver?
We are.
Well, yes, you will swear fealty to us in a second. But
Do you recall about my business? Do you remember what I said it was we did?
Yes, you keep people alive who shouldn't be, or something.
And
People like that
people
who
who-
should be.
Correct. And let us just say we've had a meeting with the knights.
You've had a meeting with the who?
With the knights.
Oh, have you? Have you
We are
heard?
businessmen. That is all. Well, I
I mean,
cannot
I'm
say
not
about
you
my
hired me,
friend
dude.
Oliver, but I know I am.
Okay,
Ender
first
whispers,
off, I don't murder people.
Not to kill these
I
people.
just take their stuff. Rightfully, I'm not a thief.
Why do you hear?
Let me ask you,
Wait a
what
minute.
possession then?
Do I need to be watching for pickpocketing with you around?
It depends. Are you gonna, if I beat you in a game of dice, will you pay me?
Probably
Is there-
yes.
Okay,
When
then
I
yeah,
when I lose fair and square, I pay up. Just ask our friend Zin, who happens to not be here right now.
Wait, where is it?
Where is he? He
Like,
must be
there's more of you?
Elves always run when the going gets tough.
Elves.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
There are 2 more in our party who happen to be.
Oh,
one just walked
Ken!
through the door.
Ken! As you guys are talking, you see this kind of depressed, fully clad, armored man just like clumbering in, clink, 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 clink. And he comes walking up to the group. Where'd he go? Is he gone?
Arwood. He's muted, Arwood. Arwood.
Arwood, my man, speak up. I can't hear you through that contraption on your face.
I don't see his...
I hope you got the breakfast I left for you.
Oh, he tried to speak. I
I think
hear
He might be
weird
wondering
sounds.
why there's 2 randoms
Alright.
in the group chat. I heard him.
Sorry, sometimes interacting with people is hard.
That's fair.
Wait, was that Ken or Arwood?
That's Ken.
No,
Sorry,
Ken.
that was Arwood. Sorry, that was Arwood.
That was Arwood.
Okay.
Arwood, you look like you're halfway across the globe.
My soul feels even farther.
Ooh,
I relate to that, man.
I'll agree to that one.
I'm glad you were able to find us and join us, Arwood. We found these 3 lovely adventurers willing to go with us to the
Oh,
goblin.
she called us lovely. She just doesn't know us yet.
She called us adventurers. I think that's the funnier part.
Arwood, much has happened. We have murdered many innocent souls.
I wouldn't
Whoa,
call
whoa,
them
hold on.
innocent.
That's about par for the course, eh?
Yeah.
Wait, murder?
And
No.
you
Am
calling
I
me
back
the
for
cruel one.
pickpocketing?
They were
I-
not innocent, Ender. I don't know why you keep thinking that.
If you cross Kai, she will dispatch you without any hesitation. If you ask her for 1 iota more than what she is expecting, she
Don't
will.
break our deals, okay?
It doesn't matter if you are gathered in on holy ground. It doesn't matter if you are a chapel full of parishioners. Do not cross Kai. She seems
Being
sweet.
cultist.
But in an instant, she will go from negotiating to murder. And I, of course, will have to oblige her if she puts her up.
Good Ender's always got my back.
Yes, Arwood. We have found our companion. Well, we have found the castle where the goblins have taken our companion.
Ender.
We have found a giant dragon, but we were distracted by a church along the way to the Dragon's Keep.
Excuse me, Teddles. I need to talk to you real quick.
After slaughtering,
You can't back out now!
They killed a dragon?
No, we did not.
We can't hear that.
Oh, okay.
after slaughtering the preachers of the church, we have come to gather souls.
They killed the people in the church.
Okay, to be fair, they were
We
dragon
can't hear that.
and wanted to ruin the whole world by dragons.
We
So
have
you're telling me it is okay to kill people based off of their religion.
Oh, totally. If your religion's wrong.
Once again, your audacity strikes me in a way that I cannot disagree with.
Are we
I'm not
other souls willing to commit great violence upon the earth in order to gain power and weapons of might and power? We are ready to storm the castle. Are you with us?
Yeah, sure. Just 1 second. I gotta get my dice. And my
Alright. A little
What do you
gambling
need
addict,
dice
aren't
for,
you?
Oliver? We are on
I
a
want
we
to
are
play
going
with my
to
dice. Dude.
we're
I
going
get bored
headfirst
easily.
into a castle. What
Well,
need
what?
of you to have some 6-sided figures along the way? What damage will they do against the goblin? Will you herald them with your might?
I mean, yeah. I was gonna ask if you wanted to play dice on the way, but sheesh, man, you're gonna make me cry now. I just wanted to play dice. My poor dice.
Strictly business.
Alright. We ready to go, or do you guys need an hour or 2 to gather your things?
All
I'm
my
ready.
things are packed up on top of Dragovich. We are ready to go.
I some lead bar from his inventory and rubs it. I already carry all the weight with me at all times.
Oh,
Jeez.
jeez, man. Are you good, man? I'm
Listen,
gonna pat him on the shoulder. You good?
I may be a throat-slitting maniac, but I'm also here for you, man.
Yeah, dude. I can't steal anything from you. You sound pretty. Oh.
I went to
Was it like-
school to learn how to play the lute, but I was also there for many psychological sessions.
It was a multi-talent school.
It was.
But yeah, we're ready to go.
Everyone packs up the gear, heads out in the brisk morning, following your way.
through the town, I am looking for the Knights of Phandelver.
Okay, make a perception roll. He's good at this sometimes.
Perception. I got a 2.
Yeah, you totally get distracted. You see the shrine. You see the shrine of luck, and you start like having these flashbacks to the cult, and so you like start like making sure Kai does not see the shrine of luck as you're trying to like block her, like, oh, not this way, and you just keep walking away.
Hey, I'm sorry. There was a strange sound coming from the back room, and I had to investigate.
She left her thing.
Oh, got it.
Alright, so Teddles.
Yes, Oliver.
It sounds like they're following some type of prophecy, and I don't know if you know this, but I don't know my history that well. So I hope they don't ask us about like anything involving this prophecy.
You worry too much, my friend. And also, I would insult you. I would insult you, but I feel as though you have been burned sufficiently already.
Hey, you still owe me like 25 copper, okay? I'm keeping track. Mental
25
note.
copper. That is
Yes.
the equivalent of a couple muffins.
I like my
And you were
what can I
upset
say?
about the 2 gold.
How are
Really
you
don't
whispering?
value of muffins.
I like my muffins. Don't judge me, okay? I like my copper and I like my muffins.
As you progress down the road, you pass through Phandelver, not seeing any of your knights. You're confused and wondering where they might be. You leave the town and you commence in your. Let's see here. How far away would that be? Sword Coast. You commence in your long day's hike down into the woods of the Neverwinter Woods.
Ender mentally thinks of his mental map of what the area looks like.
You mean you pull out Kai's map?
Yeah, so
Either
I'm
that
still
or I-
here, Ender.
Either that or my mental map visually changes so that I can get a feel for where I am.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Not this one.
Wait, Drover. So,
Yeah.
are you gonna post this one on YouTube too?
If you guys are okay with it, yes.
All right. Do you want me to get some like good like reaction photos for you guys, so like you can use it as your like your picture
Thumbnail.
or whatever? Hold up.
Thumbnail.
Yeah, your thumbnail. Do you need some thumbnail pictures?
You guys are currently live on Twitch.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
I'm famous?
By the
You're-
way.
No, we didn't say that.
Aw.
No one actually watches his Twitch.
Well, we had 2 or 3 people on most of the night.
Approximately 6 viewers.
It's the thought that counts, okay?
Yeah.
I could be famous.
So you said there are currently 6 viewers watching us right now.
Right now we're down to 1. Apparently we weren't that interesting.
Oh, jeez. As soon as I started talking about YouTube, man.
That's right, you offended all of them.
Oh, they mentioned YouTube.
They wrote character.
I'm missing some.
I just assumed they had multiple personalities.
My next question was, how many of those viewers are us?
All.
All. The correct answer
Done
is
right
all.
now, but if you guys want to, you guys can all log in and mute it and then give me points for having people watching.
I don't think my computer could handle that bandwidth.
That'd be too much.
I forgot.
My
I
phone
don't have a Twitch.
So, as you remember in your map, you guys are about 25 miles out, so it's a good day's hike. So, as you hike,
And it's right where the tip of the forest come down, right?
no, so the tip of the forest, you'd go up 5, 10, 15, 20.
It's like in
yeah.
the middle of the forest.
It's like in that peninsula that kind of comes down. It's in that middle
Yep.
section.
Yeah.
Of it. And so you follow the Tribord Trail out into the crossing, and once you hit the Tribord Trail, you start to bushwhack across the rolling hills. You enter into the woods, and the darkness kind of sets in as you begin in the woods. I would like... Who is leading the band?
The map holder, of course.
Okay, I would like you to do a survival check to guide your way into the place as the sun begins to set. And what is you guys' marching order and speed? Are you guys stealthing as you get close, or are you guys just bulging in there in the evening?
Well, now that elf is gone, we could probably sneak up.
No, our elf helped us because it was his favorite terrain. So it's kind of a sad he's not here.
It's true.
I don't know if you remember the elf who cannot sneak through anything.
Only when you put thorns in his shoes, okay, Ender?
Mm.
I would like to mention that I am elf.
I'm gonna get as far to the back as I can.
Yeah, but you're not our elf.
Right. I'm like the Walmart to your Louis Vuitton.
We have a wood elf who does not understand how to walk silently.
So, Shell, what was your survival?
I rolled a 6. My
That's-
bad luck streak is apparently still continuing.
Okay. And what is you guys' attempt as far as walking through the woods? Are you guys making yourself known? Are you guys trying to be stealthy? Or are you just...
Enderhall walks forward stealthily.
Okay, everyone needs...
What's it called? We want to walk in a straight line so people can't tell how many people are with us.
Okay, so I need everyone to roll a stealth check.
Third rule of Fighters Rangers: when you're on the march, move like you're hunting a deer.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're hunting here.
And we're also being very perceptive and checking for any sort of goblin traps or goblins and things.
I got an 18.
I mean, some people are being perceptive, some are distracted. I am someone.
So are we all doing a... What check are we doing?
Stealth check. I got a 20.
Okay, 20, got an 18.
You're gonna have to roll for me. I'm on my phone.
Okay. You got
I
a,
got 20.
Empty apartment.
you got 19 plus whatever your stat is.
Yeah.
So what's your stat, do you know?
Does he have it up?
If you don't have it up, that's alright. I'll just give you a +2 or something.
I can pull his
I
up.
can open up his character sheet
That'd be great.
and I could roll for him. I suppose.
Kai, what did you get for stealth?
I got 20. I'm good. I know I'm such a great wife, aren't I?
Wait, we're married? What happened since the last match?
I knew there was a reason why we
me.
called them Dingle and Dangle.
Arwood has
It
stealth.
was a premonition of the future, of course.
It's got stealth +3. With a
You wouldn't
disadvantage.
love me if you really knew me.
I can pierce through that, I'm sure. Okay, stealth for you?
Jackson, what did Oliver get?
I got a 20, not Nat. It was
Okay.
a 16. It was a 14 plus 6. Ooh.
I'm doing pretty great.
Settles, yeah.
Tattles McPhee got a 27.
Wow.
And Dragovich, hold up, he got a nat 1.
I thought you said he was helpful.
He knows how to swing his fist. He's also wearing very clanky metal armor that kind of shingles as he moves.
It's amazing how that nat 1 just like dropped the average down.
Arwood got an 11, and I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
She already rolled.
I already rolled for Arwood, so I'll just add his modifier to that. 20.
Okay, his modifier was 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 15 plus 2 then.
I'm sorry.
I want you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Sweet. Well,
You didn't ask me.
yeah, I thought you said yours.
What was mine?
I don't know, one of these numbers that I wrote down. I don't know, what was yours?
I was super excited. I got 13.
Ooh.
I didn't tell you.
Thanks, appreciate it. Okay. Nice. As you commence through your darkness, the the sun begins to set, and luckily you guys are letting Kai lead you, the only member in the entire party who cannot see in the dark.
I clearly like my hand torch.
Yeah.
She's just following Wolfie, who can see in
Keep
the
it
dark.
away from all of the trees.
You guys manage to be stealthy and not run into any predators or goblin raiders or sentries, but you do manage to seem to not arrive at the castle where you thought it was. You got a little turned around in your way, and you spend a few more hours looking for this castle, and it gets to about a couple hours past the sunset, and you still have not found the castle.
This would have never happened if we sang the map song first.
Do you wish to keep trying to find it in the dark, or are you waiting for the morning?
Well, I obviously overtake Kyra, who's stumbling around blind, and with my dark vision and amazing tracking skills, look to see if I can tell which direction the castle's in.
This elf friend of ours is what? He's not a ranger with a favored terrain, right?
First off, there's only one ranger in this party.
No, there's
That is incorrect. My friend Dragovich over here. A jack of all trades, if you will. He is a ranger.
And what's his favorite terrain?
Forest.
Forest. Okay, does that help us, Dragon Master?
Well, you are in a forest.
I thought they couldn't get lost in forest.
True.
No, I think that was the elf wood, wasn't it? Or was it the ranger part of made us not
It's the
belong?
ranger and the woods that make it, but he's also never been here, so he doesn't know the way.
He's not lost. He doesn't know where we're going.
He could easily take you guys out the exact same path you came in, but he doesn't know where you're going. So, Endo, are you doing a survival roll to see if you can find your way towards them?
Yeah, obviously. I got a 14.
Okay. You push Kai around, move around, follow me, and you begin to follow, looking for the castle, and you spend another good 2 hours. It's getting now into the late evening, and you still have not found the castle. You feel tired after walking now almost 25, 28 miles in the day. If you keep going for long, you'll get a point of exhaustion if you continue to hike throughout the night.
All right, people. I don't know where this castle is. Where's our map?
I say we just camp for the night. We have someone stay up all night as lookout.
Is there anywhere defensible nearby?
Make a nature check.
I will assist with that.
Okay?
Yeah.
You will as well, Jackson. Oliver.
I got a 2.
Got a 15.
Ender gets distracted by some berries. Roll a nature roll. A nature check again, Ender.
I just did a nature check.
I know. Roll another one.
Am I gonna get sick?
Oh.
I got a 17.
You look at these berries and you realize that they are blackberries.
Hooray.
You know what they are. Oliver, as you start walking around, you need to roll with disadvantage because you don't have dark vision.
All right, roll a disadvantage. Another nature check.
Yeah, another nature check. Take the lower. You had 15 last time.
17 was my lower.
Okay, so
And I'm about
15.
to cry because my other roll was a nat 20.
There is a thicket where it seems like there is It could be more defensible than any other ones, where there is a thick brush along two sides and trees spattered around, and so it kind of makes it so there's only two entrances into this area.
Hey guys, my leaders. I don't know. Your humble knight has found a defensible sleeping area.
Sweet.
Good
Say we
job.
camp here.
Good job, Oliver. Well done.
Thank you. I'm gonna go lay down up against that tree. Shake me if you need me.
Is there any night watch that anyone is setting up?
Yes.
I will volunteer to be night watch because I have a gun. It makes loud noises, so I won't have to go back and wake you guys up if I find something.
He
What
does
about
make a strong argument.
What about the elves that don't have to sleep?
Yes, that's what we normally do. Is we sleep a couple hours, then we wake our elf up.
Hours. So with night vision stays up the first 2 hours, then the elf stays up the rest of the night.
Alright?
So Jackson's taking one night watch. We need one more night watch.
I think I read the signals there. Yes.
I'm gonna volunteer your slave buddy. I mean your indentured servant.
My indentured servant yeah, that's a good idea. I realize he should prove himself. He hasn't done anything yet.
I'll
Can
stay
we
at the
try
first
it?
part and watch.
Okay.
Hey, real quick before we go to bed, can I get your guys' names so I can use them instead of just calling you people?
I'm Jackson.
No, like what's your name?
No. Your characters. We don't
I
care
don't
about
care about your real life.
Your real name's on the screen, but I can't call you Jackson in the game.
This party, everyone's become schizophrenic.
I'm Oliver Smith.
Okay.
I'm Tettles McPhee, and
Tettles?
my
Petals? Like
Petals.
Petals.
Petals?
Like flower petals or petals like
neither with a T.
Tettles.
Tettles.
Kettle.
petals?
Kettle what? Kettle
Tettles
McPhee?
McPhee. I'm Irish.
Okay.
And my
And what-
friend over here, his name is Dragovich Steiner. He is a Russian indentured servant working for me.
Okay.
What is this Russian and Irish?
We just did have French yesterday, so we can't hold them too much.
Father.
Fabric.
And
To be fair, I don't have as much Irish as he does Russian.
okay. And what race and class are you guys?
Go ahead, Oliver.
I've already
Why
got
you
I'm
this.
a rogue bard.
Okay.
I'm with Arwood. Why you always gotta bring race into this?
I just need to know like who they are so I can envision this better.
So the color of your skin defines who you are?
Define your soul to me.
Are you profiling us based on our races?
No, I'm
Races?
writing down notes so I can remember who people are.
I'm
Careful what you say. We are on Twitch.
Oh yeah.
Nyara is our map keeper lady person.
Ah,
I am the record taker, and I like to remember who we have associated with.
all right.
So the night goes without any pass. I rolled and there was no encounters as you guys spent the long night. Is anyone wanting to do something during the nighttime before we move on to the next day?
Oh, me.
What do you want to do?
I removed one lead bar from my inventory.
You always seem to be getting a little lighter. Nice. On that, you wake till morning. I would like a... who's going to lead the party in?
And where?
Who's going to lead in to try to find the castle? It's daytime, so there's less... It's easier to find.
I will lead them.
Okay, let's get your survival roll.
And I will overlook him, aka I'm also going to roll.
I got 9.
That's way better than what I got. I'm not even gonna say what I got.
Kai, how about you? Kai, why don't you roll too?
Which one am I rolling? I wasn't
Survival.
paying attention.
Survival.
Survival? Okay, I got a +4, so it's got to be better, right? 15.
Okay. Ender begins following around, and soon Kai realizes that he's going the wrong direction.
Silly Ender.
And gets him to turn around, and you arrive after an hour of delay at the castle of Cragmire. Not Cragmire. Cragmire Castle.
Yeah. My castle. I'm very glad you made that joke. Honestly, I applaud that. Good job.
I want to share this window. You have to stop presenting to share another window, but you can share another tab, right?
I don't know.
Present, new window. No, not Dungeon Fog. We want that one. Player 1. Enter player 1. Alright, does everyone see the map?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember doing ink blots when I was doing psychology.
It's not loading for me, so.
It's obviously a duck.
I'm gonna have to add
Okay,
images
now it's
here.
loading.
Clearly a hippo.
I see the United States.
What?
Don't you
I
see
mean,
like
yeah,
that little
actually-
lip on the lower left
I
is
can see
Texas? You got the weird part that's Florida.
Why is
In more
Florida
ways than one.
horizontal?
I see a duck fornicating with a tuba.
Oh my gosh. Twitch.
I mean,
Or Twitch.
Who am I missing? Missing Tinks.
You're missing me?
Yeah, on the map.
And my wolf.
No, the wolf's there.
I don't see Wolfie. Oh, no, he's
I
there.
don't see
Okay.
our new compatriots.
I know, I'm having to get those guys in there too.
Where am I?
I need
Or
Arwood
Arwood.
as well.
Arwood, where'd you go?
I know, I'm working, and I need to delete Zin.
I guess you need a soul to show up on the map, like a vampire looking into a mirror.
Bro, are you sure you're fit for adventuring?
You know how they do like psychological screenings before they send soldiers into battle? Did you skip
after?
that day?
Yeah, psychological screening. That's all made up. That's just to cover their own butts.
Understandable.
I mean, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Oh, where are we going?
Confused.
Maybe if I close some of these.
I'm not okay.
No.
To be honest with you, I'm not okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Din's not with us, though.
I know, my computer's being slow,
You just pretend it's someone else.
so I'm trying to. Oh yeah, I can just come in here and type in Teddles.
I'm sorry, I must have missed something. Where is Wolfie and what is Wolfie?
Wolfie is my pet wolf. Who finds me everywhere.
Wolf following us this entire
Oh
way?
yes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you're going to be good in a battle.
It hasn't been threatening, so I paid no mind to it.
And Ender, that's why he ignores you too.
Kyara may seem sweet, but she collected wolves a few months ago and had them fight each other to the death, and this is the only one that survived.
No,
Yeah,
they
there was
fighted
4.
other guys. They fought other goblins.
Yeah, no, there was 4, and she would only give him enough food for 1. She wanted the strongest one to survive.
That is absolutely not true. I tried to keep 2 of the wolves. The
I'm
one
gonna
ran-
like step backwards away
Tried
from
to
the
keep
group
two
just a little
of
bit.
Wolfie's my trusted pet. He follows me everywhere.
The problem with Wolfie is she only feeds it recently dispatched corpses.
That is true.
Question for you, new traveling buddies. Are you familiar with the concept of Stockholm Syndrome, Wolfie?
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm Wolfie from the Goblins, okay?
Is your name
He's
is
in
it
my
Kaya? Kia? What is your name?
Kai Ara?
All right,
Okay,
Kai.
Kyle.
I'm assuming you're a big fan of Charles Darwin.
Sure. We'll go with that.
No, Charles
That was
Manson.
my assumption.
Charles Manson.
No, she's not really into finches.
Oh my god, this is just
Jeez. Ugh. Yeah, I'm just gonna like be at the back of the group, just have distance between all of us,
I'll
and
say
have my
hi,
hand on
Oliver.
my gun.
You know, the sudden turn of events at the church make much more sense, remembering that you had not fed your wolf in a few days.
I feed him breakfast every morning. I don't want you guys to talk about.
Well, you do after the morning slaughter.
Is the
Well,
fryer?
I mean,
Oh,
the
this-
DM asked if there was any actions we were going to complete, and you failed to say, "I will feed my wolf." So I don't believe that.
Oh, what's the thing? Arwood, you weren't here when we first woke up. You didn't meet us until much later. How would you know?
You just can't.
No,
Isn't it the next week now?
She wanted to get the wolf ready for the feast that he was about to partake in.
No, I think I heard her start singing right before she won the slaughter. Is the fryer in the fire?
Kettles.
I don't think they know that song.
What? These people are insane.
I'm familiar with
I'm
the
well
old
aware.
Irish proverb, "What do you feed a horse to get a full day's work out of him? Just enough to know he's hungry."
Ender sneaks over to the window that is just to the south of the south entrance to peek in to see what's going on.
So okay, I need you to do not survival. Oops, I just did something. That's okay.
Do that. I hate when you do things.
You changed our picture.
I know. So I need you to stealth roll to see if you can get there without being seen.
Well, obviously I can. I'm Ender.
A big clunky orc.
I got a 21.
Okay.
You.
Oh, wow.
You tiptoe your way up to that entrance, and as you get closer, you realize it's a lot higher up than you realize from so far away. And this is about 15 feet up in the air, and but as you approach, you can tell that it's completely boarded up from the inside.
Wait, like completely? There's not even a crack?
Where it's 15 feet up, and as you start walking up, you can tell that it seems like it's boarded up as you walk up that area.
How big is it?
It is.
Is it an arrow slot?
It's an arrow slot, yeah. So all these things are arrow slots.
Mm.
All right.
We're gonna go through the side entrance with all the trash, right, guys?
I do my.
That was last time.
Oh yeah.
I do my hand motions to them, letting them know I don't see anything yet, and I continue sneaking around that edge to see if I can see anything coming up the stairs.
And we all start to follow.
Okay.
Because of his lovely hand motions.
You guys are
I don't
slowly
understand
walking
that.
this way to try to get up to the stairs, right?
Yes.
I
that's the
need a
plan.
group
Stealthily, of course.
stealth
With
roll.
Actually, I was thinking
Perceptions to make sure there's no.
So, Arwood, what's your stealth? I'll roll disadvantage. You have a
Arwood
3.
stealth is +3.
3 plus 3 is 6.
I
Okay.
am stealthy.
Who else? One second. Equals
I got- Kyara got 14.
14. Okay. Ender. What's your stealth?
Another stealth roll?
Yeah, you're going to a new place.
But I thought that was my daily stealth roll.
No.
I got
Wait.
12.
12.
The entirety of the Russians are here with us too.
I didn't hear you. What do you say, Arwood?
The entirety of the Russians are all here.
Yes, all the Russians are embodied in that one soul.
And where Where's Oliver's face? Is he a ghost?
Tinks, what's yours?
18.
18. Oliver?
I got 25.
Okay. Me, Tettles and Russian dude, Jokovic. Dragovich.
Tettles got a 27 again, actually, and Steiner, or Dragovich, got 12.
Okay. Enter. What just happened? Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is taking too long. No, not percentage. Divided by 7.
BRB.
KK.
Okay. As a group, you manage to help each other out and avoid any thorns or trash bags or any of the gunk as you do, and you make your way into this landing. I want to know your guys' your order of operation. Who's up front?
I'm in the back.
Okay. Ender's up front.
Tettles is going to be right in front of Oliver, using Dragovich as a meat shield.
Okay.
Tinks is in the back as well. So that would put Arwood and I and
Kai.
Wolfie
And Kai.
and Kai. Like, Arwood, Wolfie, and Kai are right behind me with Tinks and the Russian compatriots.
I believe the proper term is comrade.
Well, it gets.
But is he if he's being used as a meat shield?
Only one of them is Russian. The other one's a little bit Irish.
It's the Russians. All of the Russians are there.
All
All of the map, it says Russian.
Ah, yes.
Is that Putin?
We got Putin, we got Stalin, we got Lenin, we got Tsar Alexander.
So we're totally winning then. Kill them all.
I don't know if you take a look at geopolitics lately, Shell, but they're not winning.
But we have the
Well, they
numbers
win after
advantage.
they manslaughter, or they lose after they slaughter a lot. So at least they'll help us slaughter.
Hey, DM, where'd we all go?
It's loading.
We're in the trash chute.
Basically.
Did you say
We
we
needed
needed
time to
to
became one with the trash.
The southwest flank, squad column, 8 meters spacing from the next guy.
Yep, that thing.
That's what we do. See, when you
Super
ask for our
tactical.
formation, Arwood's always going to be the one who responds.
Okay.
Super tactical Arwood. Super depressed tactical Arwood.
Cool. So that's about par for the course.
Arwood.
Ender reminisces on whether or whispers to Arwood, "Did you see the latest bard tale from Dan Carlin?"
Of the story of the ancient Japanese Empire?
Yes, the ancient empire. The second to last one in his great epic. He passed through our town.
I've been neck deep in Korean history, a little bit of Qing Dynasty, and then Japanese Imperial history. So yeah, it's nested right into my studies.
Good. In fact, I think it was just this week that a messenger swung by and told us that the latest installment of his great 6-part epic had recently been released.
That's really fun to translate into my mind.
Which?
We're talking about a podcast.
I know, but
We're
which?
talking about a podcast about history.
The Japanese one.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it's the guy who does all those different cultures.
No, Dan Carlin, I think, is the one who.
He is the mad scientist and bard who wrote the great how-to of a blueprint for Armageddon, for Ragnarok.
He is the great. You do not know of Dan Carlin, Tinks? He is the greatest bard of all time. He
I don't know
tells
about.
epic stories of all the great empires that have risen and fallen throughout history.
I'll have to check out some of his books next time I'm in.
And
a
some
big
other random
place.
things.
And some other thoughts on weapons of great mass and destruction.
I'm gonna take out my red brand cloak and put it on.
Okay.
Oh. Trixie.
What happened?
Tinks is putting her red brand disguise on.
Oh, Tinks.
Should we
Do
all
any-
follow suit?
Do any of the rest of us have the red brand?
We all do. We all had them from our invasion. Minus our current newbies.
Ender looks at Tinks, and a rare moment of clarity flashes across his eyes as he also puts on the red brand cuff.
Do we need to roll
I
for
follow
understanding?
suit, thinking it's a brilliant plan from Tinks. Gives her a
Just
little
like
wink.
I look at all these other people taking out things that I've never seen before, and I look down at my own self with shame.
I come up behind you and put my arms around you and say, "You just like me, Trash."
Trash!
Dennis,
Oh,
did you know there was a dress code?
that was so good.
I was unaware of a dress code. I was here to murder things. I was not informed.
Bro, what type of knights carry this much gear? They didn't even let me bring my dice with me. I need my dice kettles.
That was me who prevented you.
Now I'm blaming them.
I'm sure we could find something that works as a dice
We're
around here in the
studying
trash.
this door in front of us, stubbornly refusing to move. Like we whisper back, "We're gonna go in, pretend like we own the place, give us a good lay of the land. You guys will act like our prisoners until we can figure out about how many people there are, and then we'll murder everyone."
Isn't this a goblin fortress? And no offense, you don't look like a goblin.
The red
No, but
brand,
I speak goblin.
the red brand used to work for the goblins, and the goblins. There is a king of the
No,
goblins.
I think the goblins work for the red brand.
No. Listen, guys. Kyra might not be all there.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but is she the one that records everything?
She is the one who records everything, but she also doesn't understand what she is recording.
Actually, what it was, I didn't start recording until a little bit past that point.
Oh. Also, just because she's writing stuff down does not insinuate at all that is the truth.
Correct.
Just writing, "I must not tell liars" over and over again.
Goblins work for the Shadow. There is a king of the goblins named Gobbledygook. King Grawl. Grawligan. King Grawligan runs the goblins, but he also works for the Shadow. The red brand worked with the goblins, so we hope to confuse them with our disguises. Before we were the Knights of Pendal, the Lords of Pendalin, the Pendalin was ruled and completely terrorized by the Red Brand.
We freed them.
We freed Pendalin, thereby claiming direct ownership and lordship of the city.
Now, I don't remember a shadow. Was I gone for that?
Or was he a spider? Was it a spider shadow?
What are you talking about? Who spoke of this?
Arwood. Or Tinks.
Wait, I thought he was like a magic guy.
Are you talking about, what's his face? Give me a second while I check my notes.
Landlord?
Glassstaff? Are you talking about Glassstaff, who's the leader of the Red Brand?
No. Glassstaff ruled. Glassstaff was the leader of the Red Brand, but the Red Brand listened to the spider. The spider shadow. The shadowy
Oliver, I
spider.
believe I know who they're talking about.
Do
but
you mean the
it's
guy
very
who was in our
obscure.
head? Andrew,
I
do
know,
you mean that voice that was in our head?
Hold on a second.
Ender has a very hard time with names.
Are you referring to Black Spider?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. We did a contract for him like a little bit ago. I was at his birthday party.
You're at Black
Okay,
Spider's birthday party?
Yeah.
Are you talking
I'm a
Spider?
Are we talking about that
I
creature?
I believe that's just his name. I wouldn't imagine he's an actual spider, but that's just me.
Okay. Was this through a letter we read, Ender?
No, it was while we were helping the Red Brand depart to mortal coils.
Right. I remember that, but we never found Glass.
I know.
Okay, everyone, a birthday eyes.
No. Everyone, look at thine eyes. Look at with thine eyes.
What? Can we?
Yes. So we're gonna have to go old school and not have all the cool shadows and entrances and not knowing what's around the corner. We are just gonna look. You're just gonna start at the big map, but it doesn't show you what anything is, or where anything is, or it doesn't give you any information. But you just get to see everything.
But now we're not gonna know where the goblins are on the map.
What do you mean? Oh yes, true. You will not.
I have circles.
You will have to use your imagination. I know we've been very lackadaisical on our theater of the mind in this campaign, but you're gonna have to use it a little bit in this one. Because my computer is overrunning with
Trust
crazy
me,
confusion.
If you can imagine the horrors I can, you'd be afraid of it as well.
Jeez, man. How did you get this job? How? They doubted me. How
He's
are
just
you
here to
still-
keep our spirits down.
He's excelling at that. You should promote him. What is he getting paid?
Just like
Yeah, hold up. Forget what we are being paid. What is he being paid with?
Yeah.
What do you
With
mean?
honor.
We don't pay each other. We just.
We are the Lords of Phandalin. Our pay is the honor and glory of the great city of Phandalin. The
See,
realm.
you are saying this.
can't
I
buy
want to
guns
hear
from
this.
the
I want to
country.
hear this from his mouth. I want to hear some sort of depressing thing he has to say about this whole situation. Why are you here?
Everyone has their torch to burn, and I have my own.
Yeah, I see.
Long ago, I gave up that sacred innocence of my own so I could fight and lead others to a joy that I would never possess.
Honestly, that's pretty noble. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, not gonna lie, pretty noble. But back to you guys. This dude cannot pay for counseling with honor.
I'm still a little concerned that we don't remember the person that is in charge of this.
Okay, Andrew, what do you remember about learning about this black spider?
Well, those large, stinky things that we killed.
Bugbears?
Oh, the bugbears.
Yes, the bugaboos. The bugaboos.
Kai, that was the time you and I ran off after Wolfie together.
Yeah, the bugaboos, they knew that the Red Brand worked for the spider, the black spider.
Okay.
That's
I
who the
vaguely-
Red
I
Brand
vaguely
actually
remember
works
this.
for. And
Okay.
so does Groggle.
King Grog?
King
King
Groggle.
Roll.
King Grog.
King Groggle. He also works for the spider.
Okay.
This is a very confusing hierarchy.
It is. I mean, just wait until you get little Nicky in here.
Which part is our strategy? Who's dressed up as Red Brands and who are going in as hostages?
All
The
of
ones
them?
who don't have.
Yeah. So Arwood, put on your red brand, and then Kettle and Oliver and Dragovich will be our prisoners, so-called.
Wait. You've got a Red Brand costume on, Kai?
I do.
Bit short for a stormtrooper, aren't you?
So
Okay,
you-
Ryan, is your map working?
What's that?
Your map working?
I think so. You guys seen it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think so.
There's some goblins.
So you walk into this area, and you can walk in. You smell the whiff of nasty cooked food coming from the left as you guys walk into this hallway. As you appear, the roof seems to be intact. It's a good 15 feet high. It looks like it used to be a beautiful, sprawling castle from long ago, but has been disheveled and destroyed, and is now the home of some disgusting goblins that obviously do not repair. As you look about it, you can tell that there are areas that could collapse, but some makeshift timbers have been arranged in those areas in hopes to support and sustain this castle up a little bit longer than it would naturally survive. There's disheveled gravel and stone and walls spattered all throughout the area, making this a very tricky area to walk through. And as you see in front of you, it is inside this castle. There is no lights on at all. It is dim. For those who have dark vision, you guys can see pretty well. Kai and Oliver, as far as you guys, it is too dark for you guys to truly see very well. You can make out shapes and movements. It's dim. It's dim light. There's a few bits of light coming here and there, coming from open windows and spots, but it's mainly dim, smelling of nasty cooked burnt soup of some sort coming from the left. Where do you wish to go?
Ender walks in calmly through the door to his left.
Well, should we go around the right first so we can, because that's the end of the castle, and then loop back around to the middle?
Whoa. Is that what you want to do?
I just
You
thought it would
remember,
make
she is the one with the hungry wolf.
I thought it would make more sense to make sure that part of the castle is cleared before we move into the center of the castle.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a prisoner. I don't have an
I
opinion.
don't care.
I don't remember.
Ender continues walking straight down the hallway.
Well, isn't there a hallway to the right?
I don't know. Ender can't see that because Ender's not a person who has a 30,000-foot view of the game. Ender sees the hallway. Alright. Now Ender sees a door to his right, and he goes towards it. Is anyone else coming?
Everyone is coming.
Okay. Everyone's walking calmly.
We're having map malfunctions.
Map slowdowns.
There's too many people on our group.
Yes, currently I'm just going to move Ender. So you guys can all imagine that this long trail of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a wolf is coming through this area.
Stealthily.
Are you guys doing
Oh no!
stealth?
Wait, no. We're being like we own the place. That's right.
We're being like we own the place, not loud, but like we're quietly walking, but in single file, like we're not afraid to be found. Playing it cool. We're cool, man. Chill.
You
And Tettles, Dragovich, and Oliver are acting as prisoners.
Mm-hmm.
Prisoners who are at the back of the pack.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe Tinks should go behind them or something, so that it looks like someone's guarding the prisoners.
Yeah, I'll take Wolfie with me.
You want Wolfie? I can come with you to the back. I'll go to the back with her
Okay.
and Wolf. Since
You-
I'm blind anyways.
You enter into this room. As you guys all walk in, there is a brazier right in front of the door. In front of the door with hot coals. As you can feel the warmth of this brazier as it heats the warm. As you open the door and step in, and this long chain of group people come in. 2 hobgoblins who are standing on the edge of, who are standing out. Peering out through the air slots, keeping guard through these air slots, turn around and see all of you guys dressed in red and the few other people who are just walking behind. They turn around and they. One second, what do they speak? I'm guessing there's
What's a
no.
hobgoblin?
A
It's
hob-
a normal goblin with more hobs. Like,
Hobgoblin is more humanoid, so it's taller and bigger, and it's more like a. So, if you think of Lord of the Rings, no.
okay, so imagine a goblin. Give them each a stuffed animal tiger.
Okay. Oh, like Calvin Hobbes.
Yeah,
That's funny.
it's a bigger goblin.
Okay.
They're smarter. They're more humanoid. They're more humanoid in their intelligence, and they're tougher and bigger.
Good.
They're like ugly humans instead of like ugly dwarves.
Yes.
Like they're ugly dwarves, hobgoblins are ugly humans, and orcs are like ugly elves
Hobgoblins.
or something. I don't know. They're just larger.
Okay.
They're just ugly.
What's a brazier?
A brazier is a
Like
bowl that
furnace?
holds a fire, coals to keep the place warm.
Oh.
Make you feel better, I googled what a brazier was. It's like, what's a brazier? I'll just Google it.
To make you feel worse, I did.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna pretend like I did the entire time.
Silver's language is just beyond us.
As you walk in, the hobgoblins spin, and one of them, with querying eyes, question mark, confusion on their face, looks the whole party up and down. What is the meaning of this?
I confidently stroll within striking distance, but calmly say, "The spider has sent us to speak with Grav."
Deception
Yeah, do a deception roll. Thank you.
or persuasion?
Deception, because it's a lie.
I'm gonna like slowly put my hand on my holster.
I have a +6. I should be.
I got a 17.
Cool.
Okay. And who are you?
I am the new leader of the Red Brand.
Your name?
I am
Ender the Red Brands. You've come to beseech King Grawl.
yes.
I recommend you be formal with the Lord King Grawl. And he walks and he heads off to the north.
And we follow him to the throne room.
As you begin to fall, he turns around and is like, "You may wait here. I will get King Grawl to see if he will admit Ender of the Red Brand."
Okay.
And he begins to keep walking down that hall.
We wait
okay.
and look around. Are there any good choke points and collapsible items and things for
Might and power.
might and power?
As you look south, there is a door south of you that has something posted on it. You can't see what's written, but it has something there's a sign that's kind of been like nailed up to that wall. Next to that is a kind of a column that was a support for the tower that has eroded away and fallen down. There are 4 dirty straw beds that are along the side that look that they have been worn and used. So this is obviously some barracks of some sort. They are here. To the north, you see there's the hallway, but you're not sure. You see the door that you heard the door that the hobgoblin went through, but you're not sure what else is there.
I boredly meander over to the sign and read it.
As you go over to that sign, it looks like chicken scratch to you. You don't recognize the either language or the markings of anything.
I signal to Kai, who knows all those languages, and die.
She is currently not paying attention to you.
Oh man!
I say we just open it. You know.
I think that is a bad idea. Teddles McPhee would also like to use locate object.
Okay.
Do I have to describe to you what it is, BM?
Yes, you have to tell. Now, yes, everyone else does not have to know, but you do have to tell me. And everyone else just pretends that they do not know what you're looking for. I wish I can't really not let people hear.
Right.
I can mute people, but I can't stop hearing.
Well,
you could text.
Well, okay.
Is it the item from the text?
What?
Is it the item they text you? That
Yes.
Okay.
It is that.
Okay. You may. I don't think there's any roll or anything about that.
No, I just gotta mark that I used one of my spells.
Okay. You let your senses delve into the ethereal plane to hear and to sense what is around. You feel the warmth and the glowing and the pool. You feel like this inner pool that's directing you to the southeast. To the northeast. And it seems to be close.
All right.
Ender Kai is back, so if you do want to say something to her, you can.
Oh, I just signal to the doorway where there's some stuff written on it, and you're the person who knows languages and reads things. And the same room as me. You could.
I look over to what Ender was pointing at and squint and see if I can see anything.
As you get close enough to the door to read it, the other hobgoblin says, "Beware! Don't go in there. Do not open the door." And as you look, you see that there is a nail and a paper with a goblin written, and it says, "Beware! Do not enter. Danger."
I turn to him and I speak in Goblin. What's so dangerous inside the door?
None of your business.
Oh.
DM question, is that the direction that I felt the pull?
No, so they're looking at the south door, and you feel the pull to the northeast.
Northwest. Northeast?
Northeast.
Northeast. Okay, thank you.
He responds to you, "It does not matter to you."
I shrug.
Okay.
I walk over towards Ender.
My character tears up and says, "But everything matters to me."
To break character for a second,
Yes.
I do need to go put children in bed, so I will be MIA for a minute.
But when the hobgoblin is just coming back.
Kai and I have an appointment in like 20 minutes.
Yes, we are aware of that. We will we will be wrapped up before then. If not completed with the storyline, we will at least stop before that. The hobgoblin comes back, Ender and the rest, then comes up and speaks to you. Ender, you can wait in the hallway or the chapel. King
Where the
Gall
chapel?
is busy at the moment.
Okay, so where's the chapel?
It is through the door you came in, straight ahead. Just head straight out that door, and there's another door in there.
I nod at him and say, "Take the prisoners. Come on, guys."
Wait, what?
And say what?
We're not taking any prisoners.
No, I command my people to bring the prisoners with us and continue. Or
Oh,
continue.
A hobgoblin is an intelligent goblin, my butt.
do you go there?
Yeah, we go to the chapel while being super perceptive and seeing what we can see in good choke points and places to murder goblins.
Come on. As you guys leave the room, you enter into the hallway. Will you do who would like to perceive and look around?
Give me a second. Checking my perception.
Anyone who would like to perceive, I'd like you to do a roll.
So everyone in the middle of the castle wandering around should probably be paying attention.
Fair.
16.
Okay.
I got a 9.
I got a 17.
Tattle's got a 21, and Dragovich got a 7. Nope, sorry, 16.
Okay. As you guys, one second. As you guys walk through, you guys, those who scored, I don't even know what you scored. Those who scored higher than a 15, as you guys walk through, you look north and you can tell that there is a light emitting from this spot, and you can tell that there's a what looks like canvas that's probably been painted to camouflage, look like a wall, that has been hung over a opening. So there is an opening right directly to your north, and there are some boxes that are stacked up on this side here. Did someone get higher than a 20?
One person did.
Tettles, McPhee.
Tettles. Okay. Anything you do as you guys walk through that that hallway?
I'm gonna head towards the cannon.
Alright, so detect, no, that's not it. Locate object, that's 10 minutes. So do I, feel the pull for, 10 minutes? Is that how it works?
Yes, so you feel you feel that pull for 10 minutes. You can tell that you're walking away from it currently.
Alright.
I'm gonna walk towards the opening that's been covered up with canvas.
Okay.
Dragovich is going to follow closely.
I'm gonna use the barrel of my pistol to lift the canvas up, so if there's something behind it, I can just pull the trigger and shoot it.
All right. As you move the canvas aside, Your eyes are stunned by bright, bright light as the sun rays beam through. And you blink a few times, and you readjust, and you look, and it's to the outside. There is just simply the open forest beyond.
Well, we found an exit. Is there like a window, or is it just straight up open?
It's just a canvas that has been laid in front of this broken wall.
Well, I found an opening and an exit if we ever get noticed or discovered, so keep that in mind.
I will remember that.
And I'm going to walk back to the group and resume my whole prisoner routine.
As you enter into the chapel, there is another large brazier in front. Does not have any coals or no heat. It's pretty much the only thing in that room is this brazier. There is an altar. I wouldn't say an altar. There is a big desk podium. There's a what's that in the front of the church that people speak at? Podium. There's a podium. There's kind of like a podium up there with two staircases coming along either side that are currently dropped off with a drape. So there is a curtain that is blocking the back vision, and there is this big podium there, and there is pretty much just emptiness. It looks like there might have used to been some pews or something in here, but has all been destroyed and taken out. And the
Ender, with his military tactics he picked up as a soldier, signals to the rangers we have in our group to the stairs that go up to the balcony and the podium.
Dragovich will follow his signal and walk closer to him.
Are we just waiting in this chapel for the right?
Well, I would say we are scouting it out while also creating a great way to start fighting people.
Right. No, I get that, but I was gone for a second, so I missed why we're in this room.
Yeah, you're going to wait there.
Yeah.
The King Grawl said he was busy,
Yes,
so
right. King Gargle said he's coming to speak with us, but he doesn't have time right now.
Okay, so I walk up the stairs to see what's up there and to get a good shooting spot.
okay. Anyone else wish to position themselves anywhere in this room?
I'm going to follow her and take cover with my pistol ready.
Okay.
Also in a good shooting position.
Kettles is going to call over for Dragovich, and they're going to head towards that northeast door right there.
Maybe I'll go by the podium.
Northeast door.
Can you ping where you think I'm talking about?
This way?
Shouldn't the prisoners be all together so it looks like they're prisoners? Or are we not caring about that cover anymore?
Just look stolen.
Okay.
So I have Dragovich and I have the three prisoners up in this area right here. Is that
With
correct?
me on top of the balcony?
Okay. And Kai's up there with
you're
them.
going up there too. Then yeah, I'm going with them.
Okay. Tinks, will you just? Is there anywhere you want? You wishing to shoot?
By the podium.
Okay. So you come and rest on the podium. Ender, you're standing in the middle, or what are you doing?
Yep, standing in the middle.
Okay. Arwood.
Shield.
Arwood.
I'm not in a red brand outfit, so I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with the other. Sorry, my phone's buzzing out.
No worries.
We'll go with the other prisoners wherever they went. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Now, who rolled higher than a 20 perception? Do you guys
I
remember?
believe
Caleb.
Tettles.
Tittle.
Who's
I never
Tettles?
rolled my perception.
No,
Was I supposed to?
No, you did. But what number did you get? Do you remember?
You got a 21, I believe.
Okay.
Are you talking to Tettles?
Yeah.
Yes, Tettles got a 21.
Okay. Oops. So as you guys situate,
So Arwood and I need to hop off for just a minute for our family chat.
okay.
So we will attack like normal.
Break.
Do you want to? Are you planning on coming back on, or do we just want to call it for the night?
It
We
depends.
probably won't back on.
Okay.
Wait, what did Ken say?
He said he probably won't.
Okay.
So we can call it for the night.
we're
What's that?
doing a conference call with my parents to determine the feasibility of us visiting for Christmas.
Yeah. It'll probably be.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a while.
So, before we go, as you guys all sit into place, resting to see when King Grawl comes in, Tettles looks up, and out of the corner of your eye, you see movement, and you look, and you see this worm. It looks like this massive 6-8 foot worm with this beak and kind of octopus
Like
legs.
Mandalorian status,
What's that?
like from the Mandalorian a couple episodes ago when he blew up the worm.
I don't remember that one, so I hadn't seen that in a long time. But I mean, it's a big, thick, snake, wormy structure that you see going through the rafters, with this kind of like octopus legs coming out in the center of a beak. And that is where we'll end it.
Okay.
Wow.
You can't. Well, it's only pedal side.
I hope Zin finds us.
Yep.
What?
The rest of us are just going like, call it a home.
What's going on?
And I'm freaking out about the snake that is bigger than Dragovich just crawling around.
Yes. So, we can end it there, and wait for you guys next week for you guys to come back, unless you guys want to miss out on a little battle.
I'll see if I
Do
can
we
make
want
it.
them to miss out
I
on
don't-
this? We might need
I don't
to.
want to stop you.
Well,
Yeah, you guys keep going. You can just fight for us if you want. I'll do my.
that
If
doesn't
you
go
fight for me, I'm
I'm
opening with a
We'll-
crossbow.
gonna go to bed.
we'll call it for tonight. That's a good spot to end it.
And we can start this up next week.
Okay.
So,
Right into battle.
Oliver and the Russians, it's been awesome to have you.
Yeah,
come
man.
on.
Thanks for having us.
You guys too.
It's fun.
I hope that was a fun surprise for everyone.
It was very confusing at first.
It was so
I
good.
caught on
Trevor.
quick enough though.
So good. Did not see that coming. I was like, why are they calling you right now? That's weird.
I'm assuming you're part of Ryan's old young men's group.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing. They call you Ryan.
They
Yeah.
do.
We
They-
call him his
sometimes.
birth name.
Yeah.
Occasionally a Rover gets thrown out there, but
Well, I call him Drover.
Yes. They have not come to the adoption of Drover yet.
it's
I
just
mostly-
hard when you
First off-
call him Ryan for, 30 years.
Drover,
Yeah, no,
I've
no,
called
I definitely
you
get
Drover
that.
since you were Drover.
I know. You're wonderful, Ken.
Yeah, Ken's adopted it.
I called you
Ken
Drover
is a
since
real-
before you and Beth were a thing.
Yeah.
That is true.
Oh, gee.
You were my first Drover caller. I appreciate you.
I mean, besides all your
And
Drover
besides
buddies.
people, yes.
Thousand people. But
So, a good storming the castle. We'll see what happens next week.
Have fun
If
storming the castle.
be nice to your armies.
Yeah, my dad, be nice to your armies.
Only if they deserve it.
they never deserve it, Ken.
Yeah, you guys said that you guys were gonna go back to get help. Like, oh, it would be a hilarious surprise just to get real help to pop in and to see what happens.
Yeah, well played.
And
Yeah.
So
Are you guys gonna be able to make it next week?
I should be able to.
Maybe. Maybe it depends on how much online school decides to take out of my life. Because I just got done writing like 3 papers before I hopped on.
Hey, same. I have to write a creative essay for AP Literature. I have to write a creative essay on a place that creates conflicted emotions. I don't even know what that means.
wait.
I had to write 3
You
papers.
You were just there. You just had a script right now
You were just in that,
of
yeah.
conflicting emotions.
Yeah, your sentence. It's both fun, but there's this really depressed guy.
Right, exactly.
And this is really nice, but she seems to also murder people to feed her wolf.
Very
Yeah,
conflicted.
it was like genocide religious groups.
Mine about salted caramel. That's conflicting.
Being in a situation that you don't know what's going to happen, but you're supposed to be there, but you don't want to be there, and you're like, oh no, what's going to go on?
And we don't know if we're really going to get paid at the end.
I know, that's my character's nightmare.
And you just
ain't gonna
saw
get that
it.
money. I might just get fed to a wolf.
Just like the East India Company, we only pay people when you get back because there's a good chance you won't make it back. So why would we waste paying you?
Because then they would just have to loot your body.
That's why she's keeping the wolf hungry. I get it.
Yeah, I'm about to get double crossed. He's gonna like turn it back, and all of a sudden the wolf's gonna be gnawing on my neck.
Give me back my 2 gold. Oh no.
Give me my gold. Pretty soon you'll be shouting, give me my leg.
Give me my femur.
Ooh, ow.
In return.
Yeah, so I think we just gave you your paper.
Right, honestly, I don't know why I was complaining. I have so much to go off of that.
Yep. Conflicting emotions. You know, you feel
Have
like...
you played this campaign before?
No, not at all.
Okay.
We are entirely new.
I was gonna say,
The
they're
only
from the
thing we
future.
heard was your conversations that were taking place before we were introduced. It's actually funny. Ryan,
You can call me
he had
Joker.
us on a call on his phone, and he had us quiet so we could hear your conversation. So we got a little bit of what was happening. That's how we knew that, well, your character's 30. That's how we got that.
Yeah.
But
I
other
just
than
want
that,
to
we're going into this.
how I got dropped into the group. They're like, hey, you're just going to approach him at this fire. And everyone's like, who are you? What do you want? And he hadn't even given me my backstory brief yet. And I'm like, I don't know who I am or what I want.
And thus, Arwood was born.
See, he did give us about an hour to create our characters, so it was
Okay.
nice.
Well, we had 7 viewers this evening.
Hey!
Let's go, boys.
And they all left as soon as I mentioned YouTube.
Ooh.
So is this a record high, or is that about the normal?
Well, I think this is only the 3rd or 2nd time we've streamed. So...
We making that Twitch money.
Yeah,
That's right.
this morning I had 15 viewers.
Wow.
8.
I gotta go. Bye.
Okay, love you
Bye,
guys.
see you tomorrow,
I love
show. Bye, Ken.
Bye, Ken. We love you. Hopefully you got called too.
I started streaming last week, so I have all of 11 followers.
Hey, that's what's up. Put in that work, though, man.
On that grind.
On that grind, exactly.
As long as I'm gaming anyway, you might as well.
Yeah.
What were you playing this morning?
Crusaders Kings, obviously.
Of course.
Game known to mankind.
I'm more of a Hearts of Iron guy myself.
Have you played CK3 yet?
No.
Oh, it is amazing.
I have a hard time getting into Paradox games unless they go on sale because all of the good features are in a DLC. Every single one of them.
And while that is true, everyone has been super shocked about how good the vanilla CK3 has been. Like, that's been the number one on all of their, on all of the threads on Reddit, on all the Paradox chats or whatever. Everyone's just, they're actually shocked they produced a game that's playable out of the box.
I'll have to wait till the Steam Summer Sale or something to get it.
Oh, it is amazing. The albino dwarf cannibals that ate the Pope.
What?
I mean, yes. So, the is
You sure?
like if you took Hearts of Iron, or if you took Europa Universalis, and then you turned it into a role-playing game.
So you can eat the Pope?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you created a tribe of witches that were also albino dwarf cannibals, then they can eat the Pope.
Eating the Pope is the end game.
I mean, that's definitely something a lot of people try and accomplish because it's just a fun thing to do. What are some of the other ones? I mean, I started as a count and grew up to become the Emperor of Norway, at which point